And now, today, after a very long and painful separation from B.J. Green's cash, we are going to have a very happy reunion. Good, it is good. I know what you're thinking. If I spend that money, then BJ is going to come back into town and kill me. But he's been gone for months, and he's been running from the law anyway. He doesn't have time to worry about a few $100,000 of cash that he left behind, which is just a drop in the bucket for Mr. Gotrocks anyway, right? Besides, you and I are the only people that know about this briefcase full of money. Well, it's Emily, but, well, that's a whole nother story. And I'm doing this for a good cause. Mike is in legal trouble, and I am footing the bill for a crackerjack defense team. Which is a good thing, too, because if people start asking questions about my newfound wealth, I'll have a lawyer on retainer to shoot them down. I don't foresee any kind of trouble whatsoever. So, is that good news or great news?
I'm sorry. You lost me at Happy Reunion. That's what I should be having right now with Casey.
So, your boyfriend's running a little late?
If he ever comes back.
Little sis, you are a living, breathing doll. Of course he's gonna come back. Maddie? Maddie?
He's not into me. He's got a thing for a married woman.
Hey.
Hey, you're still here.
Yeah.
Hey, be gone. You know, like at school or...
Well, it's still early.
Hey, you know what? I got a new rule. For the rest of our married lives, we can't spend one more night apart because I miss you too much.
Yeah?
Yeah. Hey, I know you're probably still mad about last night, but, could you be mad later? Because I'm so happy to see you.
Dad, hi.
Hi, hey, how's my favorite grandson?
He's terrific.
We've got questions.
I figured about Emily's case.
Why isn't she in jail?
Because she's still in the hospital.
But she's under arrest, right?
Not yet.
Why not? She kidnapped me. What else do you need?
We've also got Emily's confession. We know that she's guilty, Dusty.
And what's the holdup?
There are medical issues.
Well, Dad, if Emily's found some sort of loophole to get out of this, then we have to really...
Not a loophole. A situation.
Is she dying or something?
Actually, Emily's pregnant with Paul's child.
Yeah, I hope it works too. Thanks a lot.
Hey.
Hey. Good morning.
Yeah, it would be if you were under the covers with me, but you're wide awake and dressed. Who was that on the phone?
It's a surprise. Get up, come on, get up. Get dressed. Are you hungry? Because if you're hungry, we can eat, but I'd rather eat after if it's okay with you. I'm really excited. What?
What's a surprise?
Well, if I told you what the surprise was, it wouldn't be a surprise, would it?
Well, I need to know.
Why? Look, you don't have to get dressed any certain way or pack any bags. You just need to trust me. You're not gonna have a problem doing that, are you?
I've just had a few too many surprises lately, and I just don't need another one.
Well, what do you think the surprise is?
I don't know. Maybe you're gonna surprise me with a tropical vacation somewhere, or maybe an expensive piece of jewelry, something, anything to prove that you're not thinking about what I know you're thinking about.
Really? What would that be?
Emily?
Emily, you've recently suffered extreme emotional trauma. You've known about this pregnancy for less than 24 hours, and you're making a crucial decision. Have you really thought this through?
I don't need to think about it. I just want it to be over.
That's not the way to handle this. Take a few weeks to let it sink in. You've got the time, Emily. Use it before it's too late to change your mind. Emily, I've known you for a very long time, and we've had many discussions about children over the years. How you loved being pregnant with Daniel, how you wanted children with Hal.
I can't be a mother. Not now. I mean, once I'm a little better, I'm going to jail or to a psychiatric hospital. I've hurt a lot of people.
So you're punishing yourself?
I can't be available for a baby. Okay? I'm already a terrible mother to the son I already
Emily,
have.
that's
No,
not...
this is it, okay? This is the right choice. I don't need any more time to think about it. Just want it to be over with. The sooner the better.
I'll take you to your room.
I'm sorry, can you just let me stay out here, please? I don't want to go back in there. It's awful. It's just, I'm very alone. And I'm going to be locked up soon anyway, so.
All right.
Thank you. One more thing. How much time do I have?
A few hours.
What's it gonna take to convince you that Emily's out of our lives?
Well, the fact that she's pregnant with your baby isn't exactly reassuring.
She's not having the baby.
I know, and I know she told you that, but I can't stop worrying that she's just going to change her mind. I mean, come on, Paul, what do you expect? I'm in love with you.
Why do you look so sad when you say that?
I want to be happy. I really do, and silly and giddy, and I want to spend every hour living life with you.
Okay, well, let's do that.
Yeah, until we get zapped with some other surprise.
Okay, I probably should have given you a heads up.
Yeah.
It's a really good surprise, though. I found a place to live that I really like.
Oh. Well, I could see how you would feel crammed in this place after living in your apartment.
Look, I got these photos off the internet, okay? Look at that kitchen.
That's pretty. But I'm not a good judge of kitchens. I don't even know how to cook.
You can't cook? Really, you can't cook? It's okay, it doesn't matter. I'll cook. Look, I know you like books, okay? So, there's an honest-to-God library right off of our bedroom and the house sitting on top of a hill. So from one side, you can see down into a river.
Back up. Our bedroom?
Yeah, well, that's the surprise. I want you to move in with me.
I can't.
Why not?
Oh, well, it's just too...
What, too small? It's too small. Is it too big?
It's too fast, Paul. It's just too fast.
Who told you about the pregnancy? Emily or Paul?
Neither. Emily's doctor confirmed everything. This isn't a scam.
Sympathy never hurts. Now, for the sake of her unborn child, she's gonna plead not guilty if you ever get around to arresting her.
Honey, I think that my dad is doing his job, right?
I will arrest Emily as soon as she's well enough.
She and Paul definitely planned this.
I'm telling you, nobody saw this coming. I was there when she and Paul found out. Neither one of them suspected.
Well, now that they know they're gonna work it, believe me, you watch.
Well, that's gonna be pretty hard to do. Emily doesn't want Paul's baby.
What do you mean?
She's decided to terminate the pregnancy. This pregnancy isn't a trick. It's not what Emily wants. It couldn't have come at a worse time, and Emily is getting nothing out of it.
That nice clean room with 24-hour service at the hospital instead of being in lockup, I'd say she's doing pretty good.
Honey, please, maybe we should go easy on Emily.
Why?
Because this is a tough decision for her. And I'm glad that my dad is respecting that.
Thank you, honey.
And since there's nothing that we can do, I'm gonna take Johnny to the pediatrician.
Is there something wrong?
No, it's just a checkup. Are you going to Lucinda's?
Yeah, I gotta catch up on work.
Okay.
Stop flirting with the nurses. You're gonna cause a riot out there.
Thanks for keeping us up to speed, Dad.
Sure.
Bye.
Well, I take it you've got something to say to me, something you didn't want her to hear.
You already let Emily walk once, which means my kidnapping and whatever Jennifer went through, that's on your head.
Yeah.
I don't care if I gotta go over you, behind you, through you. Paul and Emily are never gonna hurt your daughter again.
Here I am, an idiot. I'm going on about money, and your heart is breaking.
I'll be fine. Someday.
I tell you, you know what? I'm gonna get you some kind of coffee drink, the most expensive coffee drink that they make here, and I'll come back and we'll talk about it, all right?
Mm-hmm.
There you are.
I knew you'd come back. I never doubted it for a minute.
Gwen, my lover.
Oh, Casey, my darling.
Hey, I'm back.
Hey, he's back. It's about time.
Henry.
What's the big idea of standing up my little sister?
Henry.
We missed the bus.
You missed the, what are you, in elementary school? What kind of excuse is that?
Henry. Please. Can we talk later? Henry.
Yeah, you sure? Okay. You watch it, okay? Just watch it.
What I do?
Just tell me and get it over with.
What?
You slept with Gwen, didn't you?
Well, yeah, kinda.
I'm sorry about the way all this happened. I kept trying to get in touch with you to let you know what was going on.
It's
but
okay. You didn't know I was gonna lose my cell phone, so it's all right.
You're doing that thing. The will chill. You know, where you don't want to show your feelings, so, you know, you put on this face for me, your dad, whoever, of what you think we want to see.
What's wrong with that?
Well, nothing if I married that face guy, but I married the guy who lives right here. You know, if you're mad, you can yell at me, Will. You can scream. I'm not gonna break.
You won't leave?
Never. You can tell me anything.
Look, I'm just really glad you're home.
Yeah, I'm home. But you've checked out. Can we talk about this?
What's to talk about? My mom gets you this job where you're working with your ex-boyfriend.
Whoa, well, Casey was never my boyfriend.
Okay, fine. The one-night stand that got you pregnant, is that better?
Yeah, at least it's honest.
So my mom gets you this job, and since she's the mother-in-law from hell, yeah, I'm suspicious, and you want to give her the benefit of the doubt, but you promise that you're going to watch for signs of sabotage.
I've barely even spoken to her since I started working at the club.
But my mom's the one who arranged for these awesome tickets, and isn't it funny that even though she can pull strings, she can only get 2 tickets to the Acid Rain Tour? Not 3, not 4, but 2.
The event was sold out, Will.
And then you leave, and you don't even tell me.
I tried.
We end up spending the first night apart since we've been married, and this is all because of my mother.
No, not because of your mom.
Why can't you see what she's doing?
She didn't do anything wrong, Will. I did. Yeah, your mom was the one who arranged for those tickets, but missing the bus was my fault.
I thought Casey read the schedule wrong.
He did, but what am I? Like 3 years old? I should have checked to make sure when the last bus was leaving, and I should have talked to you before I left, but it was all really last minute.
My mom knew you were going.
Well, no, she did not. I didn't even know I was going until I went, because when Casey brought it up the first time, I totally refused to go. Didn't even consider it because I knew that your mom was the one who bought the tickets. Casey talked me into it literally seconds before we had to leave to catch the bus.
Maddie knew.
Okay, she knew that Casey was going, and you know him. Maybe he told her that he knew that he could talk me into it, but I didn't purposely not tell you, Will. It was nothing like that.
Okay, all right, fine. It's okay. Everything's all right. Maddie's waiting for me, so I should be home.
I want us to be okay.
Everything is okay. It's all good, all right?
You're not jealous.
Should I be?
Yeah, I slept with Gwen.
How could you?
I don't know. I couldn't help myself. We were at this diner in a booth, and there was a waiter and this waitress. And
What?
I mean, it was just we were under these fluorescent lights, and there were customers in there too. I mean, it was hot.
Not funny.
Well, I did go to sleep. Gwen was going on about how cool married life was, and I dozed off. So, you jealous?
You know, you could have just said that nothing happened instead of making me feel like a complete idiot.
And would you have believed me if I said that nothing happened?
Yes, I would have. Okay, probably not, but
Maddie, listen. Gwen is ground zero of everything bad that's happened to me. All right, my life's finally starting to get back on the right track, and that's because you and I are together. I mean, you think I'm gonna blow that just because we had to spend the night together?
but you guys are working together a lot, and you're so in sync with the music, and it's a really cool job. And then you said that you missed the bus and you had
I
to stay
misread the
overnight.
schedule. I told you that.
I know. I just got myself all worked up. So all you did was sleep in a booth at a diner,
I think I even drooled a little.
and that's it?
Well, no. Not really.
Hey, how's it going? I'm here to pick up my briefcase.
Let me get that for you, Mr. Coleman. Sure.
It's a wonderful day. So what's the problem?
I'm not sure. Is that your briefcase?
You saying you got a problem with the way I do my job?
I got a problem with you being soft on your ex-wife. You asked your own daughter, as a personal favor, to drop the charges against Emily?
Emily wasn't responsible for what.
Emily made your daughter think that her baby was dead. We're talking about Johnny.
None
your
of that
grandson.
was her call. Letting Emily go is the right thing to do.
How do you figure that, Hal? Who's she gonna hurt next?
As soon as Emily is released from the hospital, she will be arrested.
Unless she decides to run. I didn't see one cop guarding her room. Do you want her to go free? To hurt somebody else?
Until Emily has had a chance to deal with this pregnancy, I am not storming the hospital to take her prisoner.
I think you're giving her the kid glove treatment because you want her back.
That's not true.
Then why are you letting her play you with this pregnancy?
She's having an abortion.
So she says. But Emily loves Paul. She feels lucky she got pregnant with his kid. She ain't giving it up. That's a fact. And you know it.
You know, why are you so surprised? You're the one that pointed out that we don't know each other very well. I mean, you didn't even know that I can't cook.
You're Emma Snyder's daughter. I just assumed. I mean, you really can't cook? Not even a little? Come on. Look, we have been through more than I've ever been through with anybody else.
Yeah, jail, attempted murder charges, blackmail.
Yeah, and we got through all of that together because we really fit. And the more we get to know one another, the more we understand why. And I want to move in with you because I want to learn everything there is to learn about you.
We fight all the time.
Well, only when you are completely wrong. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Come on. Look, I never know what to expect with you, all right? And you challenge me. You know how many times I wish that you would just blindly go along with me? And you never have. You never did.
Never will.
And you never will. And I love that. I do. I love that. Meg, I love you.
How long, Paul? How long will you love me?
I'm willing to risk a few decades, okay? Do you like flowers? I don't know. If you like flowers, we'll have flowers. We'll have a garden. We'll have flowers all summer long. There's room for pets. Do you like pets? I don't know. We can have fish. We have mice. You can have cats and dogs, horses, oxen, a giraffe. No pets? You don't like pets? Okay, forget about the pets.
Can you really cook?
Oh, I can cook.
And if you're really, really good to me, I will even, Meg, teach you how to cook so you can cook for me.
What?
Or not. Come on. Say yes, please. Say it.
Yes. How are you feeling?
They're releasing me soon.
Good.
Then I'll just be locked up somewhere else.
Johnny and I have an appointment, so I don't want to be late.
Jennifer, I tried apologizing to Dusty. He wouldn't accept it.
Can you blame him?
No. But I'm hoping someday you'll find it in your heart to forgive me.
Emily, I don't know if I can ever do that.
Okay. I'm glad I got to see you today. You and your little baby. I'm glad you're finally happy, Jen.
Coming up on As the World Turns.
Chicago really was cool, wasn't it?
I mean, it was his fault for falling asleep on her shoulder, but...
I have to ask you, do you think I should keep this baby?
It's not as bad as it sounds.
Yeah, which means that it's worse than I think.
You didn't even hear what I did yet.
Yeah, I don't even want to hear it.
Hey, no, look, there was just this little bit of, I don't even know what to call it, like physical contact when Gwen and I were asleep.
Did you, like, put your hand someplace?
Not my hand, my head. When I woke up, my head was on Gwen's shoulder. Not because I put it there, but because when I was asleep, my head probably got tired and rolled onto her shoulder. Look, come here. We were like this. She was there, and then I was like this.
That is so not what I had in my imagination.
Really?
Yeah.
What did you have in your imagination? Was it hot?
No, it was sad because you and Gwen were together, and it really hurt.
Man, I was thinking about you practically the entire time I
I'm
was
just
gone.
saying that.
No, I'm not. I even bought you something. But if you tell anyone at school that I got this for you, I will be a little...
My lips are sealed. Give it to me.
It's the Sears Tower. See if you got a thermometer.
I love it. And it's functional.
Yeah, I knew you liked it more.
It's getting hot in here.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it is getting a little hot.
Oh, yeah.
So, Casey and I must have fallen asleep, but we were in a diner totally surrounded by people.
So why should I be jealous about that? You fell asleep.
Casey. Hey, wake up. I think they're closing.
That's all that happened, right?
Yeah, that's it. I love you, Will. I mean, if your mom was trying to put distance between us, why bother giving her the satisfaction?
Hey, I just really missed you. That's all, okay? Look, I gotta get going, so I'll see you after school.
Okay. Hey, how'd you do on that bio test?
I don't know. Maddie gets really mad when I'm late, so I'm gonna get going.
Emily is not going to give birth to a child that she knows will be raised by Paul and whoever he happens to hook up to. That's not going to happen. She also fully intends to make up what she did to you.
Oh, what's the point? What's the point? She's obsessed with Paul Ryan. It's all she thinks about.
If I thought for a second that Emily was a danger to you or Jennifer or Johnny, I would have the whole force guarding her room. She's not going to run.
When does she get released from the hospital?
The procedure's this afternoon. I'll have Emily under lock and key as soon as I get clearance from her doctor.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Can't we just go and take a look at the place? I'll get dressed.
No, I can't wait. Look, come on. It's ready right now. And look at that dining room.
That's spectacular. Yeah, and the views. Wow, there's a lot of rooms. It's huge.
We'll fill it up with furniture. We'll fill it up with furniture.
Can we really believe that Emily's not going to have that baby?
I don't know. I know what she sounded like last night. But maybe I should go to the hospital and make sure.
No, I'll go.
Emily, I know you're pregnant. Al told you. And what you're going through, the decision that you've made. I went through that myself. When I found out that I was pregnant with Johnny, I didn't think of him as mine. He was Craig Montgomery's child, and I had to get away from that. I had to get away from Craig. That was my first thought. That was my only thought at the time. Okay, look, I'm sorry. I don't want to upset you. I'm gonna go.
Please. Please tell me.
I hated Craig so much. I didn't want anything that reminded me of him. I came so close to ending my pregnancy.
What stopped you?
At a certain point, I just realized he wasn't just Craig's baby, he was mine. And it didn't matter who his father was. It didn't matter what I had to deal with. I was keeping him.
No regrets?
Well, in the beginning, there were plenty. But once he was born, I loved him with all my heart. And when I thought that he died,
Well, and I did you.
Look, Emily, all I'm saying is that now I cannot imagine my world without Johnny.
I have to ask you. Please be honest with me. Do you think I should keep this baby?
All right. Now, have we collected everything we need that we can possibly use to make a case against Emily Ryan?
That briefcase from Lakeview was the last piece.
All right, good.
You want me to tag it, Lieutenant?
No, that's okay. I'll take care of it.
Oh, hi. Sorry to bother you. I need your help. One of your officers has made a terrible mistake.
Really? Tell me about it.
Well, I saw one of Oakdale's finest leaving the Lakeview Hotel with a briefcase that belonged to me.
Well, I wonder how that happened. Did you get the officer's name? I'll write him up.
No. I don't want to get anybody in trouble. I just like to get the briefcase back as quickly as possible.
Well?
Yeah, so how does that happen exactly? How do I get back what's rightfully mine?
It just so happens that I have it.
What?
Right here.
What? Oh, hey, there it is. You have no idea how much this means to me.
Oh, I have a general idea. I'd say somewhere in the hundreds of thousands.
Wow. Who knew? How'd the police manage to find it?
Well, we got a tip that Emily stashed this in the Lakeview check room while she was holding Dusty hostage. So, who does it belong to? Henry, you, or Emily?
I'm Emily's husband, at least on paper. People will expect to see me there.
You mean Emily would expect to see you there, to hold her hand, no matter what she told you?
Maybe, I don't know. And look, maybe I need to go for my own reasons, just to make sure that the whole thing is done. Put the whole thing behind us for good.
And you won't get dragged in again?
Are you kidding? I have you to come home to. You and our fabulous new dining room. Do I look stupid to you?
No, you look amazing.
I'm gonna love coming home to you. Okay, this is the last time that Emily takes me away from you. I promise. Huh.
Emily, I can't tell you what to do.
Sorry, I shouldn't have asked.
It's your pregnancy. It's your decision. Right?
My decision's made.
I mean, I hate what you did to Dusty, and if I had to choose a mother for my first niece or nephew,
It wouldn't be me. I get it. Thank you for talking with me. It was kind.
Hi, here for an appointment.
What are you doing here?
I brought by the demo CDs. You forgot to take them with you. Can I come in?
Yeah, sure.
I just left Maddie. I guess she and Will had a study session this morning.
How's she doing?
Good, yeah. How's Will?
Good.
All right, well, here you go. I marked down the ones I like. You do the same, and we'll figure it out later.
Thanks for dropping him off. I have to go shower. I have to get to class.
Right, yeah, no, me too, yeah. You know, you were really worried about Will earlier. Are you sure everything's okay?
I think so. Yeah. Hey, do me a favor. If Barbara Ryan offers you anything, don't take it.
It's not like the tickets had strings attached. It was no big deal.
Actually, it was an extremely huge deal because between living here with Will's dad and his mom sticking her nose in our business whenever she gets a chance, it's driving Will nuts.
Yeah, it's not like he has the most functional family.
And I don't really want to bring that into my marriage. Will is the best thing that's ever happened to me. And all I want is to be together. And I don't want anyone messing with us and making him unhappy. So, no more favors from Barbara Ryan, okay?
Okay, okay. But Chicago really was cool, wasn't it?
Goodbye, Casey.
Yeah, see you.
I cannot believe we even worried about Gwen and Casey.
Yeah, I did kind of blow things out of proportion. You know, it's not like she'd ever keep things from me, you know? It's not her.
Yeah. Did she complain about how much Casey drooled on her, though?
No, she wants to skip that part.
She probably didn't want to make Casey look like a dweeb. I mean, it was his fault for falling asleep on her shoulder, but...
Right.
It's not a hard question, Henry. Is this briefcase full of money yours, or is it Emily's?
What seems to be the problem with the money?
Oh, maybe there's no problem. We just had it impounded as a line of evidence. But I'll have it tested, find out where it came from and why Emily had it. But you could save me a lot of time if you would tell me what you know. So, is it yours, Henry?
You know, now that I get a closer look at it, I think this one's much nicer than mine. Mine wasn't so green on the inside. It's much more of a cerulean color, kind of a cheerless blue, actually.
So that would be a no.
Yes. I mean, no. I mean, yes, it is not my briefcase.
You sure about that?
Afraid I am.
Hey.
Hey.
I didn't expect you to get back so soon.
Well, listen, rescheduled.
Oh. And did you go shopping for Johnny?
You bet. How'd he do at his checkup?
Oh, he was fine. He was good. He had perfect health. And 96th percentile height, weight. Left the hospital full of swooning nurses when he left.
How'd you do at his checkup?
Fine. Saw Emily.
How'd that happen?
She was in the hallway. We just passed her.
In the hall alone? No guard, no nurse or anything?
Honey, she wasn't dancing in the aisles. She was in a wheelchair.
So what happened?
Nothing. It's just so sad. Honey, here. This is Paul's first child. You know, Johnny's cousin. And after today, she might... It's just sad.
Hello. Could you please tell me when my wife, Emily Ryan, is scheduled for her procedure?
I'll check.
Thanks.
Didn't I tell you not to come back here?
I can go wait someplace else if you want me to.
Paul, could you wheel me in my room? We need to talk.
So I'll be moving out of the hotel probably tomorrow.
We'll be sorry to see you go, Miss Snyder.
Well, it's been a great stay, but I'll be moving into a house, so...
Congratulations.
Thanks. You know, would you be able to send up some boxes? I'd like to start packing right away.
Can I get you some water or something?
No. No, I'm fine. And in spite of what I said before, I'm actually glad you came by.
I know this isn't easy for you.
But you came here to make sure I went through with it.
What did you want to talk about him?
Our baby. I've decided to keep it.
On the next As the World Turns, sponsored by Airwick.
St. Christopher medal. It disappeared out of the evidence room.
Just because it's missing doesn't mean it's gone.
The most dangerous thing that you could do is to start trusting Paul, because he always has an agenda, and someone always ends up getting hurt.
As far as I'm concerned, you can turn around and walk out the door right now, and you'll never have to see me or our baby ever again.